I created 50 super relaxing Lego builds. Each one will help ease your mind and let you fully relax. Today, I'm going to show them to you one by one. For the first build, I start with a cylinder made from macaroni bricks. I put a ribbed hose inside, then added a red button on top. Just like that, it became a push-down mechanism. Every time you press it, the button pops right back up. You can keep pressing it over and over again, super satisfying. The second one is simple. Just grab a few Technic axle and hold them in your palm. Gently rub them around, and it feels just like a hand massage. As one of the few flexible Lego pieces, tires are the most satisfying. Squeezing them over and over feels just like pressing a sponge. Holding one in each hand makes you feel even better. Besides using them with your hands, they're also great for a foot massage. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Super relaxing. But now, this tire started to smell a bit, so I had to destroy it. Not gonna lie, cutting up a tire felt really pretty satisfying too. Next, let's test the Lego version of the hydraulic press. I built a square groove on its base and left many holes on the hydraulic head. I squeezed shaving foam into the groove and spread it evenly. Then put the hydraulic head back on. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wow! The effect is really nice. The way the foam squirts out of the holes is just so smooth. These are 30 pieces of 1x2 plates and 27 pieces of 1x1 round plates. By alternating and stacking them into 3 layers, you can build a flexible chain. After then, connect the ends of the chain together. We will get a perfect ring. If you wear this ring on your wrist, it will work great as a bracelet with a very stylish vibe. Actually, if you stack 1x2 brick in this way for 3 layers, and if you have enough Lego pieces to make the chain long enough, then connecting the 2 ends together will create a super large ring structure. This ring is not only super bouncy, when it spins and rubs against the table, it makes a sound that's surprisingly satisfying. Besides circles, you can also build other shapes, like an outward curved triangle, an inward curved quadrilateral, and even a pentagon. This pentagon looks a lot like a star. If you put some pieces inside and shake it back and forth, the pieces inside will move along. I used to play like this a lot when I was a kid. I also made 2 physics devices. The first one is a balance scale. Although it's made of bricks, its sensitivity is pretty good. Next, we'll measure how many times heavier a real $100 cash is compared to a small Lego $100 brick piece. The answer is 5 times. This stack of dollar have the same volume as this brick built from Lego. Can you guess which one is actually heavier? As you can clearly see, the dollar wins. The other physics device really does look pretty magical. By connecting the red and blue parts together using a flexible chain, then standing the red part upright, it appears to levitate. Could any of you brick buddies help me with the force analysis? Also, I'm curious if this levitating setup is sturdy, so I'll test it with my favorite Lamborghini. Looks like it's actually not very stable. Nope. This is a round plate with an octagonal frame. Watch closely how I turn it into a sunflower. By adding a handle to the sunflower, it'll become a big pinwheel. We can also combine 2 sunflowers, then they'll spin together smoothly, making it even more fun to watch. This white rectangular block, when I gently pull it, it'll transform into 8 small cubes. Pushing it back restores its original shape. What's amazing is after pulling it apart, if you spin it around, it still returns to the original form. And next, I'll add some watermelon patterns on top. When pulled it, 8 slices of watermelon showed up. Spin it around, it turned into 2 complete watermelons. Keep pulling and spinning it, and it cycles through 3 different patterns. Now I'll attach a small gear and a rotating plate to make it spin. Then place 8 identical gears around it. Turn 1 gear and all of them will rotate together. If you put eyepieces on all of the gears, a strange effect will happen. When spinning all the eyes and staring at them, it might actually hypnotize you. To test this fascinating phenomenon, let's try it out with a minion and see if it can somehow hypnotize poor Stuart.
Banana. Good night.
Every time I visit a Lego store, the most exciting thing is finding the minifigure building area. I love sticking my fingers into the box full of minifigure heads. Reaching in and pulling out over and over, it feels super satisfying, like a massage for my fingers. What's even more fun is that you can freely mix and match the minifigure parts. There are absolutely no limits or rules at all, so just feel free to build in any crazy way you like. For example, this super tall Lego minifigure I built has lots of heads. As you can see, each head shows a different expression. It can represent the mood changes we go through in a day. Besides that one, I also made an even weirder one. Yo bro, I don't even know how to describe you anymore. Another pretty fun part is freely mixing and matching the minifigure's leg pieces. For example, by combining the different styles of legs, I made a colorful leg ring. Who knows, maybe a few hundred years later, this leg ring might be considered a piece of art. If your back suddenly gets really itchy in a Lego store and you just can't reach the spot, which can drive you crazy, in that case, head straight to the brick building area. There you'll find all sorts of pieces, and you can quickly build yourself a back scratcher using basic bricks. Just make sure to leave the studs exposed, and then you can scratch however you like. It almost can reach every part of your back. Feels pretty nice. Friendly reminder, don't forget to buy it after scratching. This is a little bee I got as a gift with a Lego set. We'll start by removing its ears and taking off the black handles. Then attach the 2 handles to the back of a plate and snap another identical cylindrical plate on top. It'll finish as a build with studs on both sides. By connecting these hand-shaped hinges in reverse and sandwiching them between two plates, you can also achieve a reversed stud setup. Remove the glass from the window and attach it to the back of a brick. Can create a reversed studs for brick. An even simpler way is to use 3 half studs to complete it. Besides that, flower pieces and plates with holes can build reversed studs as well, but the opposite direction one. With this Technic beam, you can also achieve the opposite reversed studs for bricks. Brick buddies, please tell me which of these 6 reverse studs builds are illegal. When you're really bored, you can build a fidget spinner with just 4 simple pieces. You can also add some extra little parts to make a cool Ninjago-style fidget spinner. You can even use this special triangular piece to creatively build an even more advanced fidget spinner. Still feeling bored today? Then go and quickly build one yourself right now. This colorful block is connected with cross axles. When you lift it, it separates. When you put it down, it comes right back together like a spring. The idea of it came from Minecraft Magma Block. I also built a Minecraft piston and added a joystick on the side. Rotating the joystick will make the piston lid go up and down. The principle is simple. There's a brick on the back of the lid and a lever on the joystick. When the lever turns up, it lifts the lid. When it turns down, the lid drops automatically. These colorful hinged arms can be extended or shortened. Pulling them a few times helps exercise the joints in the arm. Attaching 2 more claws in the front, it can become a spring clamp. When it's inconvenient to pick up trash by hand, this would be rather useful. When we were students back in school, we used compasses to draw circles, but the needle tip always poked holes in the paper. The paper was always damaged. Actually, just 2 Lego pieces will solve this problem. Fix the assembled pieces onto the paper with blue tack, then add a pen refill to do the drawing. Not only are the circles neat, but after removing the pieces, the paper stays perfect and undamaged. I also made another device that can help me easily draw ellipses. Fix a pen refill onto a hinged arm, then securely place it with a smooth sliding rail on the paper surface. Slowly rotate the hinged arm all the way around, and you'll get a nice smooth ellipse. If you reform the hinged arm a bit, it can turn into a time-waste machine.
Woohoo!
Guys, I can do this all day! Next, I made a shredder with gear pieces. Now let's test and see its shredding effect with a piece of white paper. The result tells us that it didn't actually have the ability to shred the paper, but it did create some nice ripples. I noticed that the panel piece can fit perfectly in 2 studs on the plate. The tile can be fixed in it as well. Combine the mentioned pieces all together. We will get a tiny cube. I used several bracket pieces and built a cube, but hollowed in the center. If you have car light bricks, put 4 of them together and surround them with 4 minifigs. You'll get a minifigure dart. Put 8 car light bricks together and surround them with 6 2x2 bricks. You will successfully get a colorful 6-sided gem. Round tubes, lift arm thin, and bar can be combined to make a hollow cube. If you put a small ball inside, the cube will become a delicate cage ball. Following next, we'll use these pieces to build a dozen Lego-style perfect fits. 2 triangular tiles, 2 cut corner 2x2 tiles, round brick and hollow cone, mini double curved slope, mini half bow brick, 2 curved slopes, an arched window, a window pane that can be combined. Create a circle with curved slopes and smaller circles can be placed inside it. You can also use inverted arches to build an even bigger circle. Add 4 half-round corner bricks inside and it can spin around or work like a DJ turntable. Finally, build a square box with a pillar in the center. Place 4 trapezoid blocks around the pillar will form a perfect hole. Please point out which of the Lego builds on this base plate are the ones I didn't show earlier. That's all for today's video. See you in the next one.